What really happened behind the scenes after the cameras stopped rolling on Song Joong Ki's heartbreak? A man once shattered by public scrutiny and personal loss has quietly rewritten his story, this time with love, family, and a peace he never knew he needed. Inside Song Joong Ki's new life, a quiet love, a growing family, and the peace he sought for years. Join us now on Red Carpet Revealed as we uncover the emotional truth he never told, until now. It was never supposed to end like that. The man once hailed as South Korea's most bankable romantic lead had just signed his name on the final divorce papers. The echo of that signature, quick, silent, brutal, marked the end of an era that millions had followed breathlessly. To the outside world, Song Joong Ki was retreating quietly, respectfully, but behind closed doors. The collapse of his first marriage wasn't just the closing of a chapter. It was the detonation of a life carefully built in the spotlight. For years after, he disappeared from the public eye, emerging only occasionally, his once sparkling eyes dulled by something unspoken. Fans speculated, insiders whispered, tabloids invented, but no one truly knew. Where had Song Joong Ki gone, and what was he searching for in the silence? It wasn't until a chance encounter in Rome, yes, Rome, that everything began to shift. Song was there not for work, not for escape, but for something else entirely, a quiet legal consultation over international real estate. Sitting alone in a cafe after a long meeting, he met someone, not a celebrity, not someone in the entertainment industry, a woman from England, reserved, elegant, and completely unbothered by his fame. Her name was Katie Louise Saunders. For months, nothing was confirmed. Their meetings were stealthy. No photos, no Instagram hints. Song Joong Ki had learned the cost of public love. This time, he protected it like a secret treasure, only revealing it when it had already become something irreversible. The announcement that shocked the nation. In early 2023, Song Joong Ki did something no one expected. He dropped a statement, casual but seismic. I have met someone special. We are expecting a child. We are now family. Just like that, the nation's golden bachelor became a husband and a father. Fans rejoiced. Some skeptics grumbled, but more than anything, the air was thick with shock. No hints, no dating rumors, no staged airport photos, just a new reality. Dropped like thunder on a quiet morning. What followed was the biggest surprise of all. Rather than staying in Seoul's elite neighborhoods or the glittering penthouses of Gangnam, Song Joong Ki moved to a quiet, residential area in Rome, where he and Katie now live part-time. Locals describe seeing him walking his child in a stroller through cobblestone alleys, picking up groceries with no entourage in sight. He's not an actor here, one resident said. He's just a father, a husband, a man who smiles more now than I imagine he ever did on camera. But the peace he cultivated was hard-won. In private, sources say Song battled deep fears of public backlash, nightmares from the media frenzy of his past, and a haunting doubt, would this peace last? Or was it just a calm before another storm? The shocking return to Korea. Just when things seemed stable, Song Joong Ki returned to Korea, alone, to attend a friend's funeral. Cameras caught him at the airport. Face pale, eyes tense. Something was wrong. His wedding ring? Missing. Rumors began spinning again. A week later, his agency issued a vague but loaded statement. Please respect the couple's privacy as they navigate a personal matter. Whispers of postpartum challenges, cultural differences, and even legal complexities involving their child's dual citizenship began flooding online forums. Suddenly, the perfect new life looked fragile. And Song Joong Ki? He was silent. But just as the media frenzy reached a peak, Song Joong Ki did something again no one saw coming. A message, a stage, a revelation. At the Baeksang Arts Awards, Song was not nominated. He wasn't even expected to attend. Yet, there he was, walking slowly to the stage, unannounced, holding a handwritten letter. He asked for the microphone. I've lived two lives, he said, voice steady but eyes shimmering. One in the light, one in the dark. I lost myself in both. But today, I stand here because I found the third life, the one with no cameras, no applause, Just my child's laughter and my wife's quiet strength. This is my real comeback. When your private life becomes public currency. A close friend reportedly said. You start questioning what parts of you even belong to yourself anymore. That question haunted Song Joong-ki long after the headlines faded. According to industry insiders, it wasn't just heartbreak that drove him away from the spotlight, it was the ceaseless noise. The feeling that no matter how much success he earned, he could never reclaim the right to breathe in silence. The Rome escape, peace or just distance? In early 2023, shortly after announcing his marriage to British actress Katie Louise Saunders and the upcoming birth of their child, Song made a bold move. He left Seoul for Rome. On paper, it was romantic, a new chapter in a timeless city. But was it truly peace, or just a geographical buffer from a world that refused to let him be? Locals in Rome describe a quiet man who keeps to himself. He frequents the same markets. He walks his child in the early mornings. He smiles, but always with a hint of caution. He's kind, one neighbor told La Repubblica. But there's something in his eyes. Like he's still listening for something chasing him. A life lived in rejection. Over the last year, Song Joong-ki has reportedly turned down over 20 offers, a mix of drama roles, blockbuster films, and lucrative endorsement deals across Asia. Among them, a leading role in a $30 billion Netflix original, a global brand deal with a luxury watch company worth over $5 million. A cameo in a Hollywood-Korean crossover film. Each time, his reason was the same: it's not the right time. But industry executives claim the real reason is deeper. Song is building a boundary. Not against fans, but against the version of himself he feels pressured to be. There's trauma there, a director who worked with him in the past said. He doesn't want to play pretend anymore, not for a camera. Not for a script. Not for an image. He's trying to find what's real. The fear he doesn't talk about. Despite the appearance of a calm, domestic life in Italy, sources close to the actor say his biggest fear isn't failure, it's being misunderstood again. He worries that his silence will be read as arrogance. That his retreat will be mistaken for surrender. That one wrong photo, one misquoted sentence, could unravel everything he's spent 2 years rebuilding. This fear reportedly led him to decline multiple public appearances, including a major film festival in Busan and a global K-drama conference in Singapore. He's not hiding, one confidant explained. He's healing, and healing takes silence. So, what now? The industry still waits. So do fans. Whispers continue about a secret project in development, a script he may be writing himself. One that's said to be deeply personal and surprisingly dark. But if you're expecting Song Joong-ki to return as the same man you once saw on screen, smiling, polished, giving safe answers under studio lights, you might be disappointed. Because the Song Joong-ki who walks the narrow streets of Rome at dusk with his child asleep in a stroller is no longer playing roles. He's living one, his own, and this time, he's directing the story himself.